Yo, Rachel Maddow. So I got the ratings in the key demo. She gets 80,000.
That is
Not very good.
That's unfathomably bad.
Wow. Is that it? What's the wait? There's two. Well, I don't know if this is the key demo. It's 25 to 54. She gets 123,000, and in 18 to 49, it's 80,000. Meaning, 40,000 are what between 50 to 54
Well, and you know the real conspiracy
or more actually
behind all of this too is like they're worried about RFK getting in power because America is one of the only countries where pharmaceutical companies can actually run ads. In a lot of countries, it's illegal to do so.
It's very shocking to people who come here that we let them run ads.
Oh, dude, the other day, I've been seeing these ads my whole life, and it's like, is Zovasto right for you? And then it shows like a woman like do a backflip.
Happiest person you've ever
And then
seen
it's
in your
like,
life.
maybe you should take this drug. And I'm like, what does it do? And then it's like, ask your doctor if it's right for you. And I'm like, why? Why would I cold call my doctor? Is this drug I saw on TV something I should be taking? He's like, no.
And then as she's frolicking in the meadow, the woman, they start listing off the side effects, and it's like, may cause suicidal ideation, may cause you to gain 300 pounds.
Vaginal bleeding.
Oh, no, legit. There was one where, I'm not kidding. It was like an IBS. No, it wasn't an IBS treatment. It was like some treatment for depression that caused potential IBS symptoms. And I'm like, wow. I mean,
Just make your depression worse.
Yeah, you're depressed and you're just shitting your pants.
is it going to make your social life like more miserable? Like, I don't know.
when it comes to the may cause this, may cause that. Isn't it a situation where it's like one person out of the whole test group
Yeah,
had
they're
that? So
legally bound
because
to-
that happened, they have to say it. So it's like
I feel I do have to argue with
It could
you.
be the
All
inverse.
medicines-
I'm asking.
All medication has a side effect. Like, as a matter of fact, that's the point of medicine. So that has a positive side effect, right? Like, that's what you
Of
want.
course, that's why you're taking it.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't think it's like, there's studies, maybe one person had diarrhea, but I bet if they have to say it in those ads.
I mean, honestly,
Well, because it's the reason
No,
they
hold
say
on,
it is
it has to be attributable, meaning in their testing,
Yeah.
it kept happening.
Okay.
If we give everybody beef jerky and then, Alex is like, I gotta go to the bathroom, we can't attribute that to beef jerky. If we say, okay, in a week from now, we're going to try it again. And then once again, Alex is like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. We might be like, hey, every time he eats this. However, that still only proves that maybe he's allergic to something in the jerky.
And also remember, like, they're not saying these things because they like actually care about you. They're saying these things so they don't get sued.
legal.
Right.
It's not like if they could cover it up, they will and probably have.
honestly, out of all the things that RFK could do if he holds office, if he's in power, talking about stuff like that, would be more than any change he could make to food regulation would be preventing ads from drug companies.
Yeah, it would kill.
They would
their
lobby
revenue.
beyond. Yeah, they would
Their
lobby
advertising dollars
beyond
would
hell
be-
for that.
Yeah.
Against that.
If they didn't have pharmaceutical ads, even Tucker talks about it, my biological stepfather, about how, literally Pfizer and Moderna, they are the #1 ad buyers for all of these companies.
Well, and tying this into the media as well, a lot of these companies advertise with big media conglomerates. So one of the things that was so stunning to me during the pandemic that a lot of people didn't notice was Politico's COVID newsletter was actually sponsored by pharma.
Yeah.
Wow.
The first thing I noticed. Oh, go.
We were just talking to somebody on the show, and they said that they were at a network, and someone told them, "Hey, don't mention that because they're a big advertiser on the show, and we can't lose the sponsor." And then there was that montage, I guess you'd call it, or collage of all of the different media shows being like, "This episode of whatever news is brought to you by Pfizer, brought to you by Pfizer."
And even that, like, if you traveled during COVID, if you had to fly at all of the COVID response advertisements and billboards that were put up in airports were all sponsored by like hand sanitizer.
Well, did you see that as soon as Trump announced RFK Jr. as HHS secretary, the pharma stocks all dropped?
should have got in early.
I don't know if I wonder if that's held up though. I'm sure they've recovered once the news passes.
You saw You saw RFK eating those cheeseburgers.
Oh no, Pfizer's still down.
That was like a humiliation ritual.
That's what it was. Like, are you in the club? Will you eat the
Exactly.
Big Mac? Yeah.
It's like
Cool kids are all doing it.
Donald
He
Trump is
ate
Big
the
Mac
burger,
Island.
dude.
What? Barely under protest.
No, I doubt it.
Secret Service, like, you have to eat that.
I don't think. Maybe he didn't, but like this idea that he was like, oh, McDonald's, oh, geez, oh, I can't eat it. And they took a picture of him like, ha, we got you. He's not come out and said, don't eat McDonald's. He said, I can't wait till they bring tallow back. I want to eat McDonald's.
Yeah.
Well, in California and the McDonald's, they have to have a cancer warning. because of the French fries.
They're never going to bring back tallow RFK
No.
Jr. It's never coming back. And it's because vegetarians and religious folk are going to be like, we won't eat there anymore. So that's why they switched to, what are they?
99.
It wasn't a
vegetable
profit
oil now.
reason. It wasn't
What is
just
it?
cheaper to
No, it
do
was
it
just
the other way?
vegetarians. People were complaining because
But religious people. It was like,
religious
it
people,
was like
Muslim
Hindus.
people,
They were
yeah.
saying, I can't eat beef.
Yeah.
And then vegetarians are like, it's not vegetarian, you can't have it. And so they end up switching. And now I go to restaurants. Try this. I kid you not. Go to a restaurant, and if you're going to order anything fried, mozzarella sticks, chicken wings, onion rings, whatever, ask them what do they fry their the food in. And you know what they're going to tell you? I don't know. Now I'm going to ask you this. Any food item you've ever had at a restaurant, if someone said, we have this really great and it's $5, and they showed you this weird picture, if you said, well, what is it? And they went, I don't know. Would you eat it?
No.
Like, so
Well, what you
a lot
just
of-
said sounded German anyways, so.
I'm just saying, like, if there's some weird item,
good,
let's say it's called Timcast, and you're like, what is that? Like, we don't know. It tastes good though. I'd be like, yeah, probably shouldn't eat it if you don't know what it is. And so I've gone to a lot of places. Half the time they'll say, I don't know what we fry our food in. And I'm like, you realize I'm eating that, right? And then they'll say, let me go check. They'll go back and come back out and they'll say vegetable oil. And I say, which one? And they say, I don't know. I'm like, okay, well, can you check? And then they'll come back and ask me like, we don't know. It's just called vegetable oil.
Yeah. Most of the time when you get like stuff that's fried, it's not specified what you're getting. It just says like vegetable oil. So you like
Or it's like
Yeah,
a
when you-
mix with canola.
Yeah.
Or you're buying
canola,
you're buying it from
soybeans.
Cisco, like
No,
bulk
and
oil.
what was it? There was what drink did we have here where we were talking about this in the show? It said, oh no, I think this was Fruit Loops. It's like and or in the ingredients. Like it said various oils.
Yeah.
And it's like cottonseed and or soy. And I'm like, well, which one am I eating?
How do they get away with putting various in there? Like,
Right.
don't you have to name them?
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.